I have attacked Christianity on this channel a lot, but I do not hate all Christian denominations, nor do I dislike Christians. What I dislike is Christian theology because it is dishonest. There are several Christian denominations that I do not have a problem with as a pagan. This video is the Christian denominations that I support as a pagan. The first Christian denomination that I support as a pagan is Gnostic Christianity. Gnostic Christianity is transparently pagan and philosophical. This is why I like it so much. It also has some interesting lore. In my opinion, Sophia is far more interesting than any character that can be found in the Bible. The second denomination I support is Jehovah's Witnesses. I happen to have many family members and friends that are Jehovah's Witnesses, so I am a bit biased when it comes to this denomination. I also view JWs as being the most Christian denomination on the planet, because they are the least pagan Christian denomination on the planet. This is because they do not celebrate holidays and birthdays. Most Christian holidays are pagan, and birthdays are obviously pagan in origin. Some JWs might go around knocking on people's doors, but I do not find this to be much of an issue. There is a Kingdom Hall 2 miles away from me, and I had some JWs knock on my door a week ago. As a pagan, I do not view JWs to be problematic. Most JWs keep to themselves. Just like my family and friends. None of them go around knocking on people's doors. They are harmless to pagans and likely will not be part of the Christian nationalist army. Mormons are the third denomination that I support. I live in Arizona, and Mormons play a large role in my state's economy. They are one of the most useful Christian denominations in this country. Some Mormons will go around knocking on people's doors, but that rarely happens where I live. The Mormons where I live are super friendly, and their thrift stores are pretty good. They are much better than Goodwill. I also love how transparently pagan Mormonism is. Mormons also keep to themselves for the most part. I also respect them for learning foreign languages and foreign cultures. Most Christian denominations won't do this and will label anything non-Christian as demonic. The next denomination is Catholicism. I grew up surrounded by Catholics, and one of my best friends is a hardcore Catholic. I have been supporting her current political campaign. I used to hate Catholicism with a passion, but my mind has changed over the years. I have adopted Thomas Sheridan's view of Catholicism. It is one of the most tolerable Christian sects towards pagans in the modern world. However, it should be noted that I view Catholicism as being openly pagan. All Catholic Christians did was beat out 90% of the early Christian denominations and rebranded their form of paganism. Christianity at its core is pagan in general. Most Christians and Catholics won't admit this, but it does not matter. Anybody that does even a little bit of reading and research will come to this conclusion as well. Especially since baptism, marriage, communion, and pretty much everything else in the Catholic faith is pagan. Catholics have done a lot of damage to traditional pagans over the centuries, but we do not live in the past. We currently live in the present. If you want to survive as a pagan going forward, then you're going to need to form a coalition. There are many potential problems coming our way. I know that nobody wants to hear this, but this is my conclusion. Catholicism is just more tolerable than the other major Christian denominations. Plus, the evangelicals do not view Catholics as being Christian, which means they are in the same boat as pagans when it comes to Christian nationalism. I will support any Christians that oppose Christian nationalism or are decent humans. Christian nationalism does not like most Christian denominations, and they hate those of us that are pagan. Gnostics, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormons, Catholics, atheists, agnostics, and pagans are all in the same boat. The Christian nationalist evangelicals are coming for all of us, and it's about time people started to wake up. Unfortunately, I do not think most people will wake up to this fact before the crap hits the fan. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic day or night.